Welcome to the Maine State Police Academy,
Punch.
where boxing
Punch.
and wrestling are just as important as handcuff relays.
Let's go. Let's go.
We got it.
For 23 weeks, these recruits are put to the test. A vigorous workout both physically and mentally.
Very challenging, both, of course, physically, as you've seen here, it's very demanding, but also through the classrooms, the studies, so very challenging courses.
This may look like a sort of trooper boot camp, but the commander in charge says his philosophy is simple. The more these recruits train, the better troopers they will become.
And that's one of the things that we try to do here is not only instill training into them, but have them appreciate training and want to come back for more throughout their careers.
One of the things they stress to the recruits here at the academy is the importance of defensive techniques, so that when they do find themselves in a highly charged situation, they won't let their emotions get the best of them.
Give me your arm, sir. I don't want to hurt you.
You got it?
I guess the key thing for them to learn here, and that we stress more than anything, is use minimum force necessary to accomplish the job, and not to go, below that. If you go below it, it's just as, dangerous to the officer.
4 of the recruits are women, but don't underestimate their ability. They've come to train and train hard, and do not expect to be treated any differently.
I don't think it's very different. It takes a little bit more effort, maybe, or I try to pay attention or practice it a little bit more, but they're very understanding, and they use, if anything, they help me along and show me a couple techniques and stuff that might help me when I get out there.
Recruits come in all shapes, sizes, and ages. When he graduated from high school back in the early 70s, Robert Caron's hopes of becoming a trooper were dashed when he found out he was too short. But the rules have changed. And now, 20 years later, Caron's dream is coming true at the tender age of 44.
I got a son that's 22, so the first few days here, I sort of felt like a father figure, and I had to try to get away from that and become a recruit.
Just as the autumn leaves are changing on the trees, so too are the men and women of the Maine State Police Academy. In about 6 months' time, their training will have paid off as the recruits become state troopers. In Waterville, Greg McQuaid, Channel 7 News.
Changing strides at 44. It's quite the job change.
Good for him.
Yes. Greg tells us the recruiting class is well educated. 50% have their bachelor's degree. 2 of the recruits have masters.
I like how Greg likes to get in the middle.